And welcome to another brand new episode of Live FX Trading with your host, Peeling Mindset. So, welcome to another brand new episode. I mean, it looks like another beautiful day here. So, we could actually capitalize off of pound yen because pound yen seems like it has moved from around the London session. So, in about 1 hour around the London market open. I mean, that's when the market started pushing up. So it looks like today's a clear day too. I mean, there's a U.S. non-farm productivity sort of a report coming in, preliminary report, but that seems good. I mean, nothing high impact. That means it's a good day. So if it's a nothing high impact sort of a day, I mean, it's amazing. So hopefully we will see some consistent volume in pound yen. I mean, yesterday prices were ranging. We took a sell. I mean, there was no volume. I mean, prices started pushing only midway through the New York session, obviously, and we were off of the charts already at that point in time. But yeah, and I want to see if there's any sort of news that came in the past 12 to 24 hours. So news, is there anything that happened in the past 12 to 24 hours? Let's check. Anything that happened. Ooh, all right. Job opening and labor turnover. Okay, so BLS. Dun dun dun. Is there anything else? No, nothing. 40 points. Labor. Continue for small business and stuff. Okay. The BLS. Interesting. This must be for Canadian bank or something. That's what I think. Yep. Dun, dun, dun. Labor market challenges continues for small businesses. All right. Struggle, bum, 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 bum. And all right, so we're going to shut this down. And obviously, this is pre-New York session. Obviously, if the guys in the YouTube, you guys don't know what session you guys are in. I mean, this is pre-New York, obviously, before New York market open. And this is known to be one of the high volume session times. So we'll see how the market's going to move. Right? Obviously, this is my bias and this is my level from yesterday. I was actually looking for buys above 153, 160, and it looks like right now price has broken out of that consolidation. So a clear buy will be above, I would say 153, 455, but on a 4-hour and as well as 2-hour, the prices from 153 160 all the way to 153 455 is a clear range on the left hand side. So just looking at the higher time frame alone. So if we look into the hourly, on the other hand, hourly, we did have some rejection around here. So we will see something funny on a 30-minute, right? So on a 30-minute, that was a rejection area before. This is the same area where the prices actually closed above and started pushing down, rejected that price and started pushing down heavily, right? But on an hourly time frame, I'm going to base myself on an hourly. Why do I want to base myself on hourly? Because the price action on the left-hand side is way clear. And I'm still looking for buys. So basically, prices are printing wicks that are getting higher, and it's respecting the previous candles lower at this point in time. Hourly candle is going to close in the next 23 minutes. So as long as there's a support being formed on a 30-minute, at least to start with, on a 30-minute seems like there is a support. So the price is ranging side by side, and if the candles are to push up, I have to see some sort of candle close above 153, 160, or at least the hourly candle turning support, right? Which is obviously going to be above 153, 160. So the prices are respecting the low. The London push was a upside move. So the Asian market just ranged side by side, and we saw potential volume around the London. So London Bank Open, I mean, price pushed up to 30. In about 33 pips, and right now it's retracing, which kind of makes sense. So if the price is to push up later, we just need to see some sort of support, right? And 30-minute is obviously creating that support. 15-minute ranging side by side. So I'm waiting for buys I'm actually waiting for buys above. Let's see. Let's just do this, right? Let's just look at buys above 153, 190. That's what I'm going to do. $153, 190, pound yen. Alrighty. So Mandish is saying, I'll be back. Ooh, sure. I will be back. And let's look at gold at the same time and see what's happening in gold. Let's look at gold's chart from a daily sort of a perspective. So starting from the daily, look at this previous daily candle actually closed bearish with a long wick on the bottom, obviously pretty clear. This 1727.10 is acting as a daily support area. So that's the level where previously price actually bounced off of. And the previous daily candle managed to close at around that level. Obviously, looking at the 4-hour time frame, 4-hour candles do have a clear structure to push down. I mean, there's a higher chance for the prices in gold to push down than anything else. It kind of makes sense for the prices in gold to push down. It's very clear, pretty clear to be honest. So as long as price starts closing below 1727.10, there's a high chance gold could actually continue down. Fill in the wick and it's going to be lovely. So let's see. I'm also waiting for gold sell. Waiting for gold sell. Is the pre-New York volume actually going to drive the prices down? Let's see what's going to happen. All right, so on a 15-minute, it's quite interesting because look at this. Obviously, this is a previous daily support area, but looking at the most recent price action, for example, looking at the recent support here, the support was broken by this candle right here, right? So very simple. This candle actually closed below the support area. So if I was to actually drag this a little bit upwards, somewhere around here, look at this. So this is the most recent 15-minute support that the price actually broke. This is the first candle that closed below. This is the second candle that is retracing up, retesting the previously broken support area. And if there's enough volume for volume in the gold's market, I mean, prices could drive down. I just need to see candles flipping in a bearish direction. If the candle starts breaking low or making some sort of resistance from this low, from around 1727.80 till this level, it's in about 27 pips. So 27 pips is a pretty nice range. So I can base myself for sales, right? So for buys in gold, all right. For buys in gold, I mean, have to see candles rejecting this area pretty hard. Make some sort of a support or show us some sort of fake out characteristics here. If this candle, 30-minute candle closes bullish, maybe that could be a sign for a bullish movement, but I'm basing myself more on a bearish sort of a push than anything else in gold. So we will see. We would obviously see. GJ 5-minute ranging side by side. On a 30-minute. On a 30-minute, we have a support here. So for the price to push down, have to see candles closing below the support area. Simple. Ooh, and the candles are flipping bearish. 30-minute candle breaking low at this point in time. Very bearish at this time. Pre-New York volume hourly candle closing in the next 17 minutes. So the most important thing for me is this hourly candle close at this point of time. Obviously, candles are slowly flipping bearish, so which is a good sign because obviously this 153, 190 area has been acting as a really strong resistance. Because look at this, look at the way it's been rejecting. Previously, this was the same level we rejected off of. This is another time prices engaged with that same level, and this is another time prices tried to break that level. And this is the most recent price breaking that level. Now, if a price is trying to break these levels pretty hard and multiple times, just have to see candles. I mean, close above for a clear buy. But for some sort of scalping sell opportunity, have to see a resistance, right? So where do we see the resistance? Oh, looks like there's a resistance already. Now, for this candle to push down, obviously, it has to close bearish in the next 17 minutes. Maybe that's going to allow the next candle to push down, because this is the first 30-minute candle that has actually closed below the support area. This was the most recent support area. So for the price to push down, it's a nice view. Just have to see at least a 15-minute candle close. Maybe a 15-minute candle close below the support area. I can start putting my sell stop around this area. So my sell stop will be somewhere around here with like 10 pips stop loss. And let's see what's going to happen. Just trying to capitalize off of the volume here. Nothing else except for the volume. Let's look at pound USD and see what's happening in pound USD. Ooh, pound USD has been ranging. It's been ranging pretty hard. Pound AUD as well, ranging pretty hard. So, I mean, I'm not going to look into pound AUD. I'm going to focus on gold. And I'm going to focus on pound JPY. All right. So I have to wait and see how the 15-minute candle is going to close. If this 15-minute candle closes bearish, I mean, there is a chance on the break of the low that could be a nice position, a scalping opportunity. Let's just see. And the 15-minute candle closed bearish, which is a good sign. I mean, if the candles are to push down with volume, there's a resistance form, which is a good idea. So just have to see candles breaking low or reject the top price before moving down. Obviously, my buying bias is still there. I haven't changed my buying bias yet. So kind of waiting here. That's all I'm doing. Kind of waiting. All right. So Jackie M says no sound. Oh, gotta check the sound. All right. Looks like the sound is there. Alrighty. And it looks like pound yen is pushing down here. So I'm thinking about a sell here. I'm thinking about a sell because the market structure, most recent market structure, obviously rejecting 153, 190. So I'm thinking about a sell stop below this current candle's low. And obviously that's going to be the close of the hourly candle too. So just being a little bit careful. But otherwise, the structure is there. A scalping opportunity could be a nice idea. Let's just see what's going to happen. So a sell stop somewhere around here. A sell stop. Sell stop. Sell stop. Sell stop. Just anticipating some sort of volume. So hopefully, let's see if the pending is going to work. It's going to be a anti-trend trade or counter trend trade. So it's going to be a quick scalping opportunity. Obviously, you have to be really quick on securing profits on this one or even managing risk. So what I'm basically saying is if the candles are to push down, obviously this is a volume time, right? And the London market has pushed up significantly. So what are the chances New York market is going to correct some of that move? Oh, and I'm in the position. So at this point in time, anticipating some sort of volume in the market. If the candles are to push down, it has to respect its own high. It has to respect its own high. And obviously my stop loss is only a small stop loss applied because I want to see candles pushing down with volume. So let's see what's going to happen. So what I'm going to do is for risk management, I'm going to stick with the 15-minute. If this current 15-minute candle starts breaking its own high, I mean, that's going to be the idea where I should be closing down at least half of the position. So let's see what's going to happen. Anticipating New York volume. Let's see. Pre-New York volume. Is a counter trend trade. Counter trend trade. Counter trend trade. Let's see. Risk management on the go. Counter trend sort of a sell. Scalping opportunity, and the hourly candle is going to close in the next 6 minutes. So here's another interesting thing. So for example, if the hourly candle starts retracing up, I mean, obviously the obvious trend is bullish. So candles can finish bullish. So I'm actually taking a scalping opportunity. So in my head, what I'm saying to myself is, I better manage the risk, because this is a counter trend trade. So let's see if the counter trend trade actually works. Just need to see some sort of volume in the market. If the 15-minute candle starts breaking this its own high, that's going to be the position where I'm going to close at least 50%, and I'll let the rest run, because it's all about risk management for me. So let's see what's going to happen. Is the market just going to be rangy, or it's going to push down with some volume? $15-minute candle retracing at this point of time, thinking about risk management. Alrighty. Six minutes left for this hourly candle to close. 15-minute candle retracing up pretty heavy at this point in time. So I'm gonna give this candle, I mean, few more minutes to breathe. If I'm uncomfortable, I may close half of the position. So let's see what's gonna happen. Risk management. $15-minute candle. If it's going to break its own high, that's going to be my risk management right there. A scalping sell opportunity. 4 minutes left for this 15-minute candle to close. And looks like the 15-minute has actually broken its high. So not feeling comfortable at this point in time. So I'm going to close half, around 6 pip here. So still letting the rest run, because obviously I'm expecting the candles to push down with some volume. If it's to push up, I mean, it's obvious, as we said, because the most recent candles, the huge candles, are bullish. And if the momentum is going to be carried on, it kind of makes sense. But I'm expecting the candles to kind of respect the previous candle's high. So if the candles are going to break the previous candle's high, I mean, my trade is obviously invalid, and the scalping opportunity could only be an idea. But obviously, I took a trade on a scalping sort of a idea, and I haven't seen any volume in the market yet. So I have to wait a little bit more to see what's going to happen. Ooh, GU moving up. Interesting. All right, so the 30-minute candle closing in the next 4 seconds. Closing in the next 4 seconds, and 30-minute candle actually managed to close bearish. I mean, it has a decent wick on the bottom, so I'm expecting the candle to kind of respect the previous candle's high. If the candle is going to break the previous candle's high, that could be the position where I might manage some of the position or some of the left volume, because I'm expecting the candles to respect the high. If it's to actually break the high, I mean, it's going to be an invalid trade. So let's see what's going to happen. I still have half of the position left. I might add back risk once it starts moving with some volume. Just have to see some sort of volume in the market. So let's see what's going to happen. I see. All right, on YouTube, Israel and Judy says, are you buying GJ, sir? I am not buying GJ. I'm in a position of sell. This was a scalping sell opportunity I took. I mean, at this point in time, the candles are still breathing. So the 30-minute candle, previous 30-minute candle closed bearish, which is a good sign. I mean, I just have to see some sort of volume in the market. And again, at the same time, my idea could only be an idea, but I just want to execute, right? That's the idea for me. Because again, I've managed half of the position already, and it has actually helped me. Become like carefree about the trade. Now, what I'm saying to myself is, even if the trade hits the full stop loss, I'm comfortable about it. Why? Because I manage some risk already. I still can manage risk as the candle is progressing, or I can take a trade later, which obviously makes sense, right? But right now, I'm in this different state of carefree sort of a mind. So which is pretty good. So risk management actually does allow you to experience that state. I'm still expecting the candles to push down. Again, as we talked about, this is a scalping opportunity, clear scalp opportunity. If the candles are to push down, it has to respect the previous candle's high. On a 15-minute, on the other hand, it doesn't look pretty, does it? It doesn't, because the previous candle closed bullish with a rejection from the bottom. So I am still waiting a little bit more. Candles are ranging side by side on a GJ. Ranging side by side. All right, so Jackie says, I'm waiting for GJ 4-hour candle flip. Ooh, that could be the case. That actually could be the case. That could actually be the case. Oh no, he's actually waiting for 4-hour candle flip. Bullish. Ooh, that's nice. I'm actually waiting for a 4-hour candle to actually move above 153, 190 as well. I have executed a trade already, so manage risk too. Just expecting the candles to show some sort of volume here at this point in time. Some sort of volume in the market. And at this point in time, I am not comfortable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close the position right now. So I have closed the position. Close the position. Because the 30-minute high has been broken. So obviously I executed on a scalping opportunity. So I've seen market moving with some volume and I've capitalized off of that sort of move too, right? Several times. But now it didn't work. And this was not my 100% confident trade. Obviously, I took it because it's Tuesday and it kind of made sense. Yesterday, no volume. And obviously, today could have been some volume session, right? But obviously, candles are bullish. So it's still fine because I'm still sticking to my original bias. And my original bias is a buy above 153, 190. So pretty good. Pretty good. Yep. If any of the 15-minute or a 30-minute candles starts closing above 153, 190, I'm definitely going to execute on buys because I still have some left. I still have some risk left for the day. And obviously, because that was my first bias. That was the first bias that I had. Let's see what's going to happen next. GU is bullish. GU is definitely bullish at this point in time. I mean, there's clear support on a 30-minute. If GU, any of the GU candles starts closing above 1386.50 sort of a level, we do have a clear range in the upside. So let's see, either GU or GJ buys. Candles are slowly pushing up, which is a good sign. Let's see. Wow. Candles are starting to push down. Interesting. Very interesting. Wow. All right, so look at the way the 30-minute candle is actually rejecting the top. It's kind of interesting. So I took a sell. Looks like that was an early trade. The scalping sell opportunity that I took has turned out to be an early trade. 5-minute candles are ranging side by side. Wow, 4-hour candle actually flipping bullish. Wowie kawowie. All right, so at this point in time, I think candles just need to break 153, 190, and that's going to be nice. If any of the candle, let's say 15, let's say 30-minute candles are going to close bullish, I mean, the bias is definitely going to be a buy. And the candles are moving slowly upwards, which is good. I think there's going to be some New York volume here at this point in time. Ooh. So I'm thinking about a buy stop above 153, 190 sort of a level. A buy stop above that level Stop loss is going to be like 10, 11 pips. A buy stop. I haven't placed it yet. Still waiting. I am still waiting. All right, so if this 15-minute candle closed bullish, which is a good sign. So expecting New York volume at this point in time. We do have a bullish structure as well. So want to see candles breaking high at this point in time and move up with volume. So I've placed my pending around 153.2425. I mean, that's just what it is. And if the candles are to push up, I'm just being fluid in the market and trying to take a trade that I actually had in my mind right at the beginning, right? If it's going to make sense, that's going to be nice. For now, candles are ranging side by side, and I'm expecting the candles to push up with volume. Let's see what's going to happen next. One or two trades a day, and that's it. No over risking, no over trading. Ooh, and the candles are slowly pushing up. Pre-New York. Looks like there could be pre-New York volume here. Let's see. And the candles are pushing up slowly. My buy stop has been placed. Almost in it. Yep. Expecting New York volume. Let's see. All right, expecting New York volume. Let's see. Getting closer to New York market open. 14 minutes away from the New York market opening. We're still hanging around. I've got a buy stop over there. I'm thinking about it, and I'm asking myself, you know what? Is it a good idea to take an impulsive entry second time? And I'm sorry about that. And I'm saying to myself, maybe no. But again, the structure is there. And impulsive entry for me has been working when there is a structure, right? Obviously, I took a scalping sell opportunity, which was kind of moving in my way, but obviously, the momentum, market momentum, cannot be changed, right? And that's what we do. We follow the trend, we follow the momentum. And right now, I placed a buy stop, and if the momentum is correct, if there's a bullish momentum, and if the push is coming to the upside, my buy stop is correct because the structure is there. I mean, the price is making support, valid support, and rejecting the bottom price, has broken the previous candle's high, so it's kind of looking nice. And there are ways how I can actually manage risk at this point in time. So for example, if my buy stop is to get activated, so if the candles respect the previous 15-minute candle, or at least this 15-minute candle's low, I mean, that's lovely. But if the candle starts breaking the low, that's going to be the point where I'm going to start managing my risk. But otherwise, it's actually looking nice to push up. Expecting some New York volume on the upside.
Well, folks, it's time to kick it old school. So you can feel cool. Give it to me, baby. Baby. Yeah.
God damn, it looks like some kind of siren's on. All right, so we are still waiting. We were at my way. And pound yen is just ranging at this point in time. There is a structure to push up. And a pound yen is just ranging. Just ranging. All right, so the 30-minute candle is going to close in the next 50 seconds. There are higher chances for the candles to push up if this candle closes bullish. Now, just have to wait for the New York volume, and I think the New York volume is going to set us up here. Is actually going to set us up. And my buy stop hasn't got activated yet. And my buy stop, ooh, my buy stop got activated. My buy stop, actually one of the buy stop got activated here. Wow, previous 30-minute candle closed bullish. I mean, this 30-minute candle just activated my buy stop. Interesting. One buy stop activated. 30 minutes before the market open. Oh man, oh man. Now at this point in time, we do have structure to push up, but the candles are ranging, right? So I was expecting some sort of volume. Now I don't want to take a second loser, and that's going to accumulate the bigger loser for me. So what I'm thinking is, I mean, this could be a valid trade, and I've got my two others buy stop around that position. So what I'm saying to myself is, if the position is going to move up, I mean, it's pretty good. The structure is there, but if the current candle starts breaking its own low, I'm going to close the whole position, because obviously this was a volume anticipated trade. Impulsive trade and lose. It's just going to accumulate my losses, and I don't want to do that. Yep, this is the point where I'm going to close the whole position right here, because I don't like the way it's moving. I've got my buy stop up over there, so my first buy stop got activated. I mean, it is what it is. I closed. I don't care. I really don't care. 3 pips in drawdown. I mean, I closed my first penny that just got activated in the first minute of the 30-minute candle. I mean, it is what it is. Hamoud says Zoom. Okay. Let me send Hamoud the link. There you go, Hamoud.
Yo, yo.
Yo. What's up?
What's up? What's up? How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
That's good.
So, you executed in this trade, right?
Actually, there was a buy stop above 153.190, around 153.204, and the buy stop got activated in the first minute of the next candle, and I didn't like the way it retraced, so I closed in like 3 pips in drawdown, because I already took a sell. I was actually looking for some sort of volume, and there was no volume. So man, I actually closed the first position in like half of the position, around 3-4 pips, and the rest of the position in 7 pips, so which is not good. And I closed this activated buy stop in around 3 pips. Now I still have some of the buy stop above that area. Obviously the market is rangy, so obviously I don't want to take a position now, but if the candles are to push up, I mean, we will see.
See. Price keep ranging like yesterday, huh?
Yeah, price is pretty rangy. Yeah, it's actually funny. It's actually funny.
Yes.
Yeah, I think today market's not gonna move, man. To be honest, I think it's gonna wait until NYSE. I don't think New York's gonna show any volume. New York is not gonna show any volume.
So like the same scenario as yesterday.
Yep, same scenario as yesterday.
Hopefully we get the trades.
Yep. All right, so the price is coming back now after making a low wick, which is pretty good. But for me, in my eyes, ooh, look at the way it's retracing. It's just flicking up and down, flicking up and down. So that's not a good sign. So I'm thinking about how I can actually close the whole position, whole buy stop on the top of that 153.204, the first buy stop. Now here's another thing, another technique I've been applying for some time, right? So I never keep my buy stops on the same level. It's always going to be like 1 pip away from each other, 1 pip or at least half a pip or 2 pip away from each other. And the first buy stop got activated. I mean, it's so rangy. I managed to close the first buy stop. Now at this point in time, I mean, for me, it doesn't make sense to keep the buy stop. So I think today is just going to be a risk management day. You know, I just manage my risk. First trade, 7 pips risk management. Second trade, 3 pips. I mean, still good, still pretty good. So right now the prices in pound yen are ranging.
Is it possible for pound yen to go all the way down? Bleed?
Well, there is a chance because this 153, 190 area is the same area where we rejected before. You know, this is the same area. If you look into it, this is the same area we rejected from last time and we pushed all the way down. So if you look into the price action from here, look at this. The same area. Same area where we rejected last time. Rejected pretty heavy, push all the way down. Rejected pretty heavy, push all the way down. So I have to see how the price is going to move around that area. For now, it's rangy, and I think Hamud, that's most likely the case. That could be the case.
Rangy.
153, 190. 153, 190. All right, so we are 21 minutes away from the market open, and the candles are still hanging around there. It's having a hard time breaking 153, 190. That's what it looks like. Having a hard time breaking 153, 190.
Maybe with the market close, we'll get value.
Yep.
You know, pushing up, because if
Yeah.
we break this area, I think it's a strong area. You know, if we break with value, you know, we might fly.
True. So for prices to break this sort of area, there has to be volume. If there's no volume, it's not going to break that strong area, you know, because we know 153, 190 is a strong area. For the price to break it, we need volume. That's the only way it's gonna break that level.
Exactly.
Man, oh man. Rangy market. It's making me sleepy, dude. Come on.
Well, me too. I'm
Honestly,
actually sleepy, you know.
yeah, no action
Just
is like
slow.
making me sleepy, moving like a grandpa. Yeah.
So in this case, like, what? What's I do? Like, just wait, look and look, or just leave it for like half hour or something.
Yeah, I think it's the best to leave it for a half hour, to be honest, because it's
Yeah.
not moving. No volume, no pre New York volume. It's been 2 weeks now, right? No pre New York volume. NFP volume, yes, but no pre New York volume at all. So it's pretty funny.
Well, last week was good, you know.
Last week, let's see. Let's check last week.
I think there were a couple of trades, you know, sell trades were great.
Yeah, the market's been pretty rangy for some days here. Pretty funny. Above 152,690, it's having a little hard time. It's actually having a little hard time. Market was bullish. I mean, everything good, everything good. From I would say from around 6th. So it's been like 4 days. So last week, Friday, obviously it was waiting for NFP. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. And right now, price is just ranging. Looks like it's waiting for NYSE here today.
I feel like it's going, pull up all the way down, to touch this area again,
Yeah, I was actually
hard.
waiting for that. I was actually waiting for that. I was waiting for a rejection from 153, 190. I did take a sell, but I think that was too early. Maybe too early.
Huh?
Maybe too early. Yeah. So if I have to make the charts naked one more time, right? And if I have to look into the... Yep, go on, Hamid, go on.
I feel like at least 10 pips, in this retracement goes down.
It's kind of interesting. Yeah. It's actually interesting. Now, I mean, price is is very close to this high, right? And this high is from July. And that this high that the price is very close to is July's high. Pretty actually, hold on, not July. Yep, is it July? Yep. So one of the peaks of July, right? And these are the points where the price actually rejected from and started pushing down pretty heavy. So that was a potential supply area previously. Supply area, and price is very close to the same area. Close to the same area. Previous 4-hour candle closed bullish. I mean, the structure seems like bullish, but it's having a really hard time breaking up. Really hard time breaking up.
Because it's strong zone,
Yeah.
So do you think if price goes down around 153,089, it's good area to take a sell?
Yeah, this was the same area I took sell before. And now for me to take a sell, I clearly need to see a candle close below the support area. So I have to see candle close below at least 153.090. And maybe there's a chance it could push down with volume. But until now, I mean, we haven't seen any volume in pre-New York. Any volume.
That's boring, actually.
It's really funny.
I'll go make me a coffee.
Yeah. Yeah, just have some coffee, man.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Jackie M says, all right, I think I'm not going to trade for the rest of the week. Actually, this week, I had marked Wednesday and Thursday as a not quality day to trade. So, I mean, today has turned out to be a not good day too. I mean, no volume at all, no quality at all. So, yeah, I might as well not trade for the rest of the week because the market's pretty rangy. I mean, I'm gonna let the market decide where it's moving, and that's when I'm gonna enter. That's when I'm gonna capitalize. For now, the market is really funny because it's very close to a significant level, key level. And if the price is to push somewhere from these levels, I mean, just have to see a high volume. Have to see candles move with big ass size candles, right? So candles moving with big ass volume. Really funny situation. No volume at all. All right, so this is the market open right here. I mean, we are here. I think this week is supposed to be the week where you actually preserve your capital or stay away from the market in the usual hours. I mean, London was the push. Whoever took a trade on the London hour, man, beautiful. Right now, the market is ranging. If any trade is gonna work, I mean, it must be a buy above 153, 190, but right now candles are ranging. So what I'm thinking right now is I'm gonna stay here in front of the market for the next 30 minutes, and if it's not gonna move anywhere, I might even call it a day, because I know if the market is ranging and it doesn't make sense, I'd rather come back the next day. And I know this week is gonna be one of the toughest week, the way it's moving. I have to try and preserve my capital. There are some of the weeks where we have to try and preserve our capital, or kind of be aware that, you know what, markets are not in the best condition. And I mean, there's no volume, literally no volume. To be honest, no volume at all.
Oh, Mr. Gold.
Mr. Gold is sneaking up.
Mr. Gold is pushing up. Do you trade gold or you just look at it?
I actually trade gold too. Gold.
Okay.
Yeah,
Man, gold is scary.
Gold, yeah, because it moves fast.
I just don't understand, man. With my demo account, I tried, to learn gold and how the market moves. Man, I give up easily.
Oh yeah, man. Gold is tough.
I say maybe for the future, not now.
Yeah, gold moves
I like
fast.
DJ,
Yeah, but gold pays more. That's beautiful about gold.
Yeah.
The same
It moves
move.
more.
Yeah, same move, it pays more.
If you can know, it's good. Because look at this move. This is a FNB or something.
Man, oh man. Come on. Gold is ranging. Man.
Oh, look at GJ.
Ooh, what's
GJ.
happening in GJ?
Just
Oh,
going down.
GJ is rejecting 153, 190 one more time. Ooh. So previous 1 hour candle closed bullish. Now here's the funny thing, right? Here's the funny thing. The funny thing is, previous 4 hour candle closed bullish, a strong bullish candle. That means this 4 hour candle, current 4 hour candle, should also push up. Should also push up with at least some volume. Haven't pushed up anywhere up. Retrace down, trying to retest the previous broken resistance level. Kind of makes sense. Now, if there's some sort of volume, it has to push up, but no push up, literally. On a 2 hour time frame, it seems like it's making a support. Previous 2 hour candle closed like a resistance. So 4 hour candle makes sense to push up. 2 hour candle makes sense to push up. 1 hour candle, look at this, makes sense to push up. But the most recent rejection is from a resistance or a high supply area, high demand supply area from the top. So what is it doing? It's like uncertain. 2 are uncertain right now.
So you're not expecting it to go down.
I'm actually expecting it to go down, but man, literally, there's no volume. We are 4 minutes in the market. 4 minutes in the market. And I'm expecting it to go down, but I'm also waiting for a buy. 2 bias. Hourly candle made a support. 2 hour candle looking like a support. 4 hour time frame bearish, but it still has chances to flip bullish. So it's very funny. not a clear structure. On an hourly, it's a bullish structure. Hourly is a clear bullish structure, no doubt. No doubt at all.
Higher low.
Higher low, yep. Making higher low, and that higher high could be tested. You know, that's why I'm keeping myself on the buys, but it's the best to wait.
The higher trend, going up trade.
Yep. But the problem is there's no volume.
Problem is market is dead.
Yep.
I think when market is dead like this, you know, we become like monster. We want to just take trades
Yeah.
because you know it makes me thirsty when I just look at it like this, look at it, then doesn't take any trade. Makes me thirsty.
Yeah. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. That's why I have to be aware.
Yeah.
Have to be aware there's no volume, and usually people don't understand is that if there's no volume you lose, so gotta be clever.
Do you catch swings straight like long time?
Sometimes some of the positions turn out to be swing, but I don't take swings regularly. It's more scalp. So from 10 to 20, and sometimes it goes to 50, 60, 100 even sometimes, you know.
Nice.
Yeah, some of my friends like Kevin who comes in here, Kevin, he takes, his usual pips is like 50, 60. He takes a really good position, you know, a really good idea, and is a really good trader, that guy. Kevin, Mr. Kevin.
Mr. Kevin. I mean, big bibs, you know, big money.
Actually, no. He takes a different position depending on his confidence. He takes like 3 lots, 4 lots, 5 lots, sometimes just 1 lot because he's not confident. It's like it's a good trade, but he only takes one lot, and always 40, 50 pips. So pretty good.
So you rather just scalp every day, better, huh?
Yeah, for me, scalping is better. For me.
Yes. I mean, 10 bips is the safest way, you know, to stay profitable.
True. Sometimes you could be wrong and you can get 10 pips, you know? That's the idea. Yeah.
10 bips, if you actually think about it, the market move like 10 bips and it's a range sometimes, and then 10 bips again. And sometimes, you know, if there's volume, just bleed or just fly.
True.
But 10 bips makes sense, actually.
Yes, it does. It does. It sets a boundary for a greediness too, you know, and after you learn to secure 10 pips consistently, it's like when you apply proper risk, I mean, wow, your return's gonna be amazing.
And do you use the 1% strategy, like 1%, one lot, 1%?
So people, for beginner traders, it's obviously recommended to use 1 lot. But now I've reached a state where I'm going like, oh, you know what? I'm going to risk this much money today. So it's not just percentage. I go with like, let's say, okay, so today's going to be like $500, or I'm going to say, hey, today's going to be like $700, and I can only risk max $700 and nothing more than that. I mean, it's not recommended to anybody, obviously, you know, because it's a risky way to trade. Some of the people work with percentage, and that works. Ooh, look at pound yen. It's slowly moving like a sneaky bastard here. But yeah, that's what I do.
Nice.
Wow. 2-hour candle rejecting the top. Really interesting. 2-hour candle rejecting the top. We are 13 minutes in the market, and looks like pound yen is slowly breaking the low. Breaking the low. 2-hour candle has flipped bearish, and 4-hour candle is still bearish. Man, oh man, look at pound yen. It's just ranging, man, breaking a lot of people's heart.
Playing with us.
Yeah, playing 100% playing. It's just ranging, nothing except for range.
Sure, some people, you know, that sell it.
Wow.
Oh.
Yep, starting to push down nice and slow.
You think it's going down?
So the previous 15-minute candle closed bearish, right? There's a higher chance for the candles to push down because the candles have broken the low, and we are 15 minutes in the market, and ooh, it's pushing down. But I am trying to stay away from this trade. I'm just gonna stay away. So whoever took a sell on the break of the low, hopefully it works for you guys. Yeah, but I am not in this trade.
But why you all not in this trade?
Because man, oh man, look at this. This 15-minute candle closed in the range. This 15-minute candle broke the low. Too fast movement. That was a too fast movement. If I take a trade right here, the stop loss is not gonna make sense. My stop loss, yeah, it's actually going to be like funny. So I think I'm going to stay out of this trade. It's kind of pushing down. But I'm going to leave it up to this. I'm actually going to leave it up to this. So sometimes you see a trade but you don't catch it. It doesn't make sense. 2-hour candle flipping bearish. I mean, this is a really good sign for the candles to push down. Look at the size of the wick on the top. Right, this clearly tells you that, you know what, there is a higher chance for the candles to push down, but it's just ranging. That's what it's doing.
Makes sense. Doesn't make sense for you. That's going down. This is ranging.
Yeah, I mean, on a 15-minute, it's starting to push down. I mean, it's pretty lovely to whoever's taking sell. I think it's going to push down. Yeah, at least 10 pips, but I am not in the position. Yep, I think it's going to push down here. Beautiful. Wow. Beautiful. It's rejecting 153, 190 at this point of time. Wow. Wowie. Yep, it's gonna push down. So that was that must be at least 10 pips from the break of the 15-minute candle's low. Oh no, 7 pips. Okay. So hopefully it gives you 10 pips, 11 pips. Whoever took that sell, I mean, beautiful. So I took a sell earlier on. It looks like that was an early trade right now. So candles have broken the previous hourly support. Nice.
I don't think this volume time and it could mirror itself.
Oh, sorry, what did you say, Hamoud?
I say it could mirror itself, like it could go down, you know, same way it went up in London. So.
Yep, I was actually expecting a London market correction earlier on, but that didn't happen with pre-New York. Looks like there's some volume right now. That's what I think. Let's see. So for the candles to push down, I mean, at least one 15-minute candle has to close below the support, right? So if this 15-minute candle manages to close below, I mean, that's good. That's pretty good. But I'm not in this trade. That was a really fast move down. Really fast move down. Candle close bearish. Just break the low. Just push down. Pretty fast movement.
I think it could reject from this area.
No, I think it's gonna be really unsafe to take a sell right now here. Why? Because the hourly candle can retrace up anytime.
That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
Let's go up again.
True. Because there's an hourly support
area,
too.
right?
Yeah. So for the candles to push down, I mean, whoever took an entry on the break of the 15-minute candle low, that must be the best position. That must be the best position. 10 pips and yeah. To be honest, man, I would love to stay away from this area. Once price starts breaking in some sort of direction pretty heavy, even 152.690, you know, if price starts breaking 152.690, there's a clear range on the left hand side, and slowly 152.360, clear range on the left hand side, and slowly 152.015, clear range on the left hand side, and maybe 151.655, clear range. So I just want to trade in a clear range now. Wow, it's pushing down.
It is what it is. We missed the trade.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yep, the New York volume is pushing the price slowly downward, which is pretty good. I mean, I hope a lot of guys caught the sell. Yep, and it's dropping. Wow. Ooh, dropping down. Ooh, rejected 153, 190. Man. So I think one of the best ways to catch this trade would have been after this 15-minute candle close bearish inside the range. Maybe a sell stop could be placed somewhere around here. And stop loss would be 10 pips back in the range, expecting the candles to push down. But obviously the price was ranging pretty hard. And only now we experience some volume. So the volume was in about 15 to 16 minutes after the bank open. And it's pushing the prices down. Nice. All right, so Israel and Judy says, "Thank you, sir. I made some money with gold buys." Oh, looks like Israel took some buys. Wow.
Buys.
Candles at rangy. I don't know where Israel took buy. Maybe after this candle rejected the support area. Maybe. And lost in GBPJPY. I mean, yeah. So even I was expecting the candles to push up, but my buy stop got activated. You know, it looked funny. I closed in 3 pips. I mean, it is what it is. Now, I took a sell earlier on when I came to the stream, expecting pre-New York volume to drive the price down, and now it's doing what I expected it to do before. Interesting. It's quite interesting. And pound yen is retracing at this point in time. So it looks like prices did reject 153, 190. Now, obviously, still hanging around that area. 4-hour candle, there is a chance this 4-hour candle could actually reject the bottom and start pushing up. I think I'm going to call it a day, man. It looks like a funny market to me, to be honest. And I want to protect my account. Trade next day. So I don't want to overtrade. So I'm thinking about calling it a day. Simply calling it a day.
Yo, Anuj,
Hello.
I'm just calling today, man.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a day too. Looks like pound yen is moving up now. It's funny.
Yup. Moving up heavy.
So funny, man. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a day too. Hamud, thank you for coming in. Hamud, I will see you next time.
Of course, tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. Take care. Until then, take care, huh?
You too. Thank you.
Yep. See you later, Hamud.
See you.
Beautiful day. All right, so the guys on the YouTube, I'm going to call it a day here, guys. Looks like the market is kind of rangy. So there is no obligation to me saying that, you know what, I have to trade. I have to take another trade right today. So I can show up to the market tomorrow and obviously try and capitalize off of the market tomorrow. So today is just going to be a normal day. I'm going to call it a day and we'll come back tomorrow. Until then, take it easy.